Hello, hello, hello Scarlet King, hello Lucy, block game indeed. It's the spooky Halloween stream that is not actually Halloween themed. Because to be quite honest, I forgot Halloween was coming up. So how's everyone doing today? Just randomly play a jump scare and it will be Halloween themed. That's so true. Tell you what, I'll get blown up by a creeper that falls out of the ceiling and that'll be a good jump scare. Well, let's get started. It does say ooh spooky on the title screen, so technically it's Halloween themed. There you go. Ooh spooky. Ah yes, this mess. This perfectly designed just perfectly designed, yeah. It works so well. I can't remember if it's on or off right now. I really should have put signs down saying which was which. Fortunately, I can go and check. Days of Choo Choo are over. Okay, it's off right now. Oh, that's right, I have 20 diamonds just sitting there. Bubble elevator when? When I get round to it. That is something I need to do. I actually could have made a more efficient... I'm going to try using slabs here. I could have made a more efficient spawner in general, using a bubble elevator to send them up, and having my spawner actually just be right next to the... or my area down here be right next to the spawner itself. That would have been a lot simpler. Okay, yeah. I was hoping I would. Yeah, you see, sometimes they die immediately. I think it's just because they jump. Oh, that didn't fall. Yeah, I'm gonna try... No. No. I swear that's on the bottom half of the block. There. I'm gonna try that. See if they survive that. Give me this shit back. Yeah, I think the problem is, I think I do actually need to rejig this and use a bubble elevator and make it higher up, because I'm pretty sure I'm actually slightly too far away down there. So realistically I do need to do that. I also do need to light up the caves. That's the other part of it, is that the caves are just not lit up. Right, if we wait here a second, they'll spawn. Why do I have a random dripstone block? Honestly, there are too many types of block in Minecraft these days. They should just remove some of them, like grass. Just remove grass. Make everything much better. Why do I have extra buckets? I'm not sure why I have extra buckets. Reddit update. Facts. Bundles are definitely one of the top 10 best additions in the last, like, 3 years. I'm a big fan of bundles. Right, let's see if these bastards survive when they drop down here. Sounds like they do. Indeed they do. Excellent. Okay, you're not 1 away, you're 2 away down there. Yeah. And you're not getting picked up by the hopper. Oh, because the hoppers, for some reason... Why did I do that? Why did I make the hopper so low down? Okay, well that still doesn't fix things. Yeah, I'm just gonna redo this when I start making bubble elevators, it's fine. It's a hot mess right now. What are we doing tonight? I don't know. I didn't come into the stream with a plan. I don't start playing Minecraft with a plan most of the time. There's still caves to light up. I'm gonna take these diamonds home. That's what I'm gonna do. Along with cobblestone I want. Yeah. I'm gonna take this stuff home. Should you low-key attempt popcorn making again? I mean... Honestly, if you burn down your house, it's not really my problem. It's gonna go so well. Yeah, I totally believe you. 100%. It's gonna be fine. Ha, indeed. Bro is not doing well. He's on his last legs. You a blacksmith? No, you're a priest. Out of the way, please. Oh wait, there's a speedrun tactic for going through portals. I saw someone do it. You have a boat in your hotbar, and you place the boat down, get into it, and go forward slightly. And it's quicker, because you don't have to wait, because the boat goes through instantly. Look at the situation positively. If you burn alive, no more work on Monday. True. I suppose. That is true. I'm quite rich, to be honest, in terms of diamonds. I could be richer, though. Can always be richer. I definitely need to make a proper vault. This treasure chest here is way too full. Why is there a random block of coal there? I don't have iron armor if I'm rich, because I haven't got round to getting enchantments for diamond armor. I don't like to wear diamond armor until it's enchanted. Hello, by the way, Adrian. Welcome. How are you doing today? Let's see. Why do I have so many buckets? I have an ungodly number of buckets. Hello, Bebop. Welcome. I have an ungodly number of vegetation and food as well. Let's top up my potatoes. Yeah, I can't fit any wheat or melons or anything in there. I need to expand my storage. Rapidly, honestly. I need to expand it rapidly. Why are there glass bottles in here and not down in the potion area? Thank you. I also really need to go to the Nether Fortress. I never went back there after I got fire resistance. So many things on my to-do list. Cobblestone in there. Let's drop mossy down there. Do we like the new YouTube comments look? I honestly didn't realize there was a new look to comments. There's a new look to chat that I don't like, which is that it shows @ names instead of display names. It looks like Reddit comments. I have not noticed. I will have to get back to you on whether I like it, because I don't know what it looks like, really. I mean, I can guess from it looks like Reddit, but it's not the same as seeing it myself, so I'll put my opinion on that on hold. Oh, so like nested replies, maybe. If it's got nested replies, then that is good. Oh, if it is only shorts, I'll never see it because I don't like shorts and I don't watch them. But nested replies is a really good feature, so I'm happy about that, if that's how it is. Works on normal videos too? Nice. Okay, well, I like it. That's good. I need a new shield, and very soon a new sword. Yeah, I'm just gonna, oops, store this extra melon stuff over here, so it's not clogging up my inventory. Bro. No, I didn't even get experience from him because he died too quickly. Unbelievable. Completely unbelievable. Who told him it was okay to be hiding under the eaves of my shed? Truly not acceptable behavior. I need new torches because I don't have any. There we go. It's a minuscule number of torches. Really, I don't need that many blocks of coal, thank you. Just bring some coal with me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna continue lighting up the cave that I was lighting up already. At some point, I really need to start making... The thing with... Where is it? Bubble elevators. To send you up. That's soul sand, and then you gotta put like kelp on it and then break the kelp or something? I think? You ate mayonnaise yesterday? Just you? I did not eat mayonnaise yesterday, so I think just you. I don't have any ocean related anything. Wait, let me make a new shield before I go bumbling off and getting myself killed. Unless I have one stored somewhere. Well, I thought I did. Apparently I don't. Okay. Iron. Six? I can't count. It's all good. Yeah, 6. Where do I have ocean? That's the real question. That's the buried treasure map. Here are my actual maps. That's a swamp. That's not ocean, unfortunately. I think this one... I think there's a tiny ocean biome. So I think that's where I need to go. I can fill out some of the map as I'm doing it. Let's bring more bundles than this. I'm not going to need 2 bows. That's ridiculous. How's my armor? Fine. I'll bring a small amount of iron with me as well, just in case I need to build any new tools. Build new tools, that's not the correct word. Make new tools. I probably will need the lead, because I'll need my goddamn horse to fucking go over a river. Right, I need to go and get ocean stuff, so we're off. Horse that I have still yet to name. We're off. It would be nice to have a closer ocean, to be honest. But I'm not allowed one by the Minecraft gods. Is this river just a circle? No, it's not. Is it? It might be. It's not connected. It's an oxbow lake. Maybe at some point I'll connect that into a circle. Okay, yeah, all massive holes in the ground. We're doing fine. Okay, we're on the corner of this map. This away, yes. I remember the savannah. Don't lag. What was the lag? What has happened here? Weird generation. Hello, God has 2025? Hopefully that's close to the correct pronunciation. Welcome. Have I looted that ruined portal? If I have, I haven't mapped it. I must have looted this, surely. Right, see you, Adrian. Apparently I haven't really looted this. Well, I mean, most of it's kind of shit. I can rip the enchantments. Yeah, that fills up a bundle, unfortunately. So there is that. Please, can you write in a font that I can read, please, Godhez? Those special characters are way too much effort for me to try and work out what they're saying. Excellent. Thank you, horsey. Yes, swim out of the water if you would. No, not back into it. Out of the water. No, get on the horse. Maybe I should use my boat. If I... Nope, do you not get in boats? Okay. I suppose that's fair. Horses are kind of... No! I didn't want to hit the boat. I wanted to hit the horse, rather. I wanted to hit the boat. Sorry about that. Come on. Do I have anything that you'll eat? Yes, that's better, thank you. Am I looking for a biome? Yes, I'm looking for ocean. I've already found a small ocean biome. I need to rip up some kelp. Wait a minute, is... Hello. How are you doing? Yes, I need kelp for bubble elevators. At least I'm pretty sure you need kelp for bubble elevators. I am not going to kill the sheep. And I don't have an ocean near my base, but I have a very small ocean biome that I've been to like once. So I'm heading back to it, roughly. Bed is too far away. Not yet night. Hello, welcome back, Lucy. You didn't burn yourself or the house down. That is indeed a rare Lucy W. Congratulations. And did you, in the process of not burning yourself or the house down, acquire popcorn? Why does my horse always decide to go in the complete opposite direction from the way we were going when I get off? Kelp is not necessary, but it helps. You use kelp if you don't want to place water source blocks all the way up the tunnel. Okay, I don't want to place water source blocks all the way up the tunnel, so I'm happy to use kelp. I really need to come along all the different, like, ways that I can go and just build a shit ton of bridges at some point. If you're looking for an ocean, just follow the river. Is that a thing? Most of the rivers near my base sort of just end without going anywhere. Oh, that's the beach area that I already went to. Kelp converts flowing water into water source blocks. Ah, I didn't know that. Why does it say there's only one viewer? Because it's YouTube. It can't decide. Just don't listen to YouTube's viewer count until like a full week after the relevant video has been uploaded or the relevant stream has ended. Why am I getting slight lag jumps now and then? Is it generating terrain? Uran says 4. So as I've detailed in previous streams, as the streamer I get 2 different viewer counts because I get my overview and then I get my specific concurrent viewers tab. One of them says 4 and one of them says 1, so... Right, I'm pretty sure I have a hole in the ground I can put my horsey in over here somewhere. And I don't mean the giant sand quarry, I mean a hole over here, I think. There we are. There we go, horsey. You can stay there. Have a torch in case it goes dark. Right, kelp time. Subnautica time, really. Every time I go into the water in Minecraft these days, I feel like I'm in Subnautica since they modified the ambience of it. Come on, can you float all the way up to the surface, please, so that I can collect you more quickly? It's interesting, they kind of changed the momentum of floating items. It's not quite the same as before. I would just like to completely map out this small ocean that I have. Biome lukewarm ocean. I don't think... Can you do this still? You can. Okay, it's way more precise than it used to be. I need kelp because I'm making a, as I said, I'm making a bubble elevator. And it makes the process quicker. I'm going to be making lots of bubble elevators. In fact, basically everywhere I have staircases. This is the most disappointing ocean I've ever had in Minecraft, to be honest. It's so small. It doesn't even really count as an ocean, it's just a big pond. And it has all of, I think, one shipwreck in it. Nice slice out of the mountain there. It does have fish though. I mean, you could describe the sounds reefbacks make as a roar, technically. This would be a great place for a conduit. I don't even know what a conduit does, so I trust. Sure, yeah, it'd be a great place for a conduit. Right, we're off home. I've got my kelp. Sea dragons are quite bugged, that is true. What's with the lag spikes? I'll be able to go around this river by the look of the map. Although there might just be a massive hole in the ground. Just no clip constantly, yep. They really do kind of feel like they got admin privileges. It's a good observation. Fully powered conduit will deal chip damage to any underwater aggressive mob. There weren't any underwater aggressive mobs though, so it's kind of not needed. Okay, what is actually with the lag spikes? I'm gonna turn my render distance down slightly. This is my normal... Oh no, never mind, it's not my normal render distance. My normal render distance is 26. I don't know why I was on 32. I apologize for lying to you, chat. Okay, well you didn't do your full jump. One day I'm gonna finish mapping out all of these maps, but that day is not today. Probably should have gone around this mountain. If we can craft saddles now, why don't we make horse armor craftable too? Is horse armor not craftable? Oops. That was further than I thought. This is why I should have gone round the mountain. Do you eat potatoes? I don't think you do. Yeah. Leather. Oh, okay. That's weird. Honestly, I kind of liked that saddles weren't craftable. It didn't make any sense at all, but it was kind of fun having this quite a useful item be a sort of treasure that you had to find. You can always tell when I'm almost home because you can see this massive fuck-off invasive species of tree that I've introduced to the area. Towering in the distance. Made having horses feel more worthy since it was a rare item, yeah. Okay, we're still getting lag spikes even though I turned my render distance back to normal. What are we doing right now? What are we actually doing? What did they do to my game? Wait, I actually need to put you back in your pen. A Sekiro bad performance infiltrated Minecraft. I think it's when it's loading areas, but I don't know why it's doing it today, because it wasn't doing it before. It just hates me. Truly just hates me. I always have Task Manager open in the background, Lucy. That's the problem. I literally... Task Manager is one of the programs that is permanently open on my computer. Oh, we don't have any seeds in here. Okay. Well, you can go in the bundle for now. Obsidian... where the fuck did I put my lodestones? Lag must feel cocky, yeah. There's the lodestones. I've got 6 of them now. Grindstone is down here. Because you know what I really need right now is even more experience. Oh, I can't take Curse of Binding. Seriously, what's the point of the curses? You can't even disenchant them. It's just pointless. Oh yeah, I can't disenchant that either. They're actually pointless. There is no reason for these to exist. Hold on. There we go. Should make a loom, make a trans banner and then put it on my shield. Would look bad since shield banners get horribly compressed. I don't think I've ever put a banner on a shield. I feel like it would have a good chance of looking fine. Because, yeah, it's just very simple stripes. Like Bebop says. Hello Earthly Entity, welcome. Finished playing Subnautica? Nice, hope you had fun. I was just in the ocean earlier, so I was kind of in the Minecraft version of Subnautica. I acquired kelp, which I will now put to good use. Or perhaps to evil, malevolent, and malicious use. Right, we're looking... Let's sit here. We're looking at... minus 169,319. I must say, I do hate that they've changed the XYZ to be on the right now. Netherlands flag. It looks close enough and it's only 3 stripes. I don't think it's that close, right? 319169. Oh, I'm so good at building staircases. It's right here. I'm actually the goat, to be honest. Truly I am. And there's already water up there by the look of it. I think I have some... Yes, I do. There's Subnautica. Does that mean there's a Domnautica? It does kind of imply the existence of Domnautica, doesn't it? You're kind of right. Storming here. Australian summer storms go burr. Oh, I do have to go up a lot here. Maybe I should dig straight down. It's always a good idea to dig straight down in Minecraft. Except it actually genuinely is sometimes a good idea to dig straight down in Minecraft because gravel can be the most devastating thing. Well, I suppose, actually, now I speak about it, if I'm just constantly placing a torch under my feet, gravel's not a huge problem. Hello, can we actually sprint? Can we play a little game where we sprint? Yeah, this is the issue. I need to pillar up only to later destroy my own pillar. There's got to be a more efficient way to create a direct shaft up in this game, but I don't actually remember what it is. It's technically still spring. Oh, great, copper. If there's anything I want, if there's anything I wanted, it's really copper. My favorite thing, copper. That's why we put the torch down. That's what we call... I don't know what we call it. Another copper armor crash out. I mean, like, they tried to add stuff to make copper useful, but they just didn't make it useful. Like, it still isn't useful. This is a really long elevator. I don't think I have enough kelp. I should have got more kelp, and now I don't have enough kelp, and it's very tragic. Ah yes, we also have this issue now. Hold on. I need to do a thing. Bone meal the kelp. You know, I've never interacted with kelp really before now, so I didn't know that you could do that. It does make sense though. Alright, I'm gonna need to block this section as well so it doesn't come all the way down. Yeah. There's so much of a faster way to actually create. Spoilers are not something I care about for Minecraft. I'm pretty sure I've stated that before. It's not a type of game that's really, ooh, spoilers. God, I hate pointed dripstone, I hate gravel, I hate granite, I hate everything. Get out my inventory. Actually, I'm gonna need those. Possibly. Might not have enough blocks to pillar up, we'll see. Wait, but this doesn't work either. Okay, I need to go back up the stairs is what I need to do. Chat, I might be cooked in the brain. It's possible. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, the issue is I need to pillar up in order to break the pillar that I made, but then I need to break it back down. Okay. This is awful. I've gone about this a terrible way, and I shouldn't have gone about it the way I went about it. Unfortunately, it's too late now. So this is going to take like 6 times as long as it should have. But that's fine. I also need to be careful not to break the one that has the actual water above it while I'm still in here. Hated summer because your elderly dog was scared of lightning. You were scared he was going to have a heart attack. I always hated and hate firework season, I suppose. Well, I broke the water block that I wasn't supposed to break. Because a lot of animals are scared of fireworks. Hello, nameless sir. Welcome. It's good to see you. It has been a bit of a while. Right, now I need to walk up there and break the water. Hey, imagine if I had respiration and aqua affinity. It would be this would be so much easier. for God's sake. Didn't realize that was exactly there. Yay, I love it when all the torches get washed away. Yeah, and now that's going to be there because that fucks up the whole water thing. Could the water perhaps drain a bit more quickly? Would really appreciate it. I couldn't really have done this whole staircase transformation into bubble elevator in a less efficient way, could I? Oh good, it's gone all the way down there. Role-playing getting flushed down the toilet. Hey, at least I got caught by the water source and didn't wash away any of the redstone. I think I would crash out. Right. Okay, yeah, excellent, thank you. Okay, I need, I didn't realize that pushed... Oh, I suppose because it creates source blocks, yeah. I need signs. What do you mean it's put? Oh, it's grown. Wonderful. Wonderful, really. Thank you. Thank you, Minecraft. Never have I been so pleased. Can I actually, can I not? Oh, I have to go in here to... Wild. Absolutely wild. I actually have to do that. I mean, obviously I can... No, I have to bone meal it. I took my bones away. Why have I done this? Well, they're not going to drop bones. See you soon, Earthly Entity. Okay. I've really made this just about as difficult as it could possibly be. I'm pretty sure he means the drink. But obviously I can't really speak on behalf of other people. Leave the sign here as well. Maybe both. Probably not both. I mean, wasn't the drug originally an ingredient in the drink back in them olden days? I swear that was a thing. Right, I still have cave to light up. Think. think some portions of it are still dark. I can do this while I'm waiting for the kelp to grow. Want a 1960s Sprite free lithium? Did 1960s Sprite have lithium in it? It seems like a bad idea to put lithium in a liquid. Yeah, most liquids that humans consume have water in them, and lithium plus water is an energetic combination, shall we say. I hear skeleton. I see skeleton. You know, you could set up, actually, a music disc farm, I've just realized, using these. Oh, I've just had the greatest idea of all time. There's your Halloween-themed stream, everyone. Wasn't supposed to be a drink, it was supposed to be a tonic to treat morphine addiction. Huh. Did I already read that out? Sometimes I read things and then I don't respond immediately because I'm in the process of saying something else. But then that leads me to be unsure whether I read it out or just read it in my head. Right, we've got around to essentially loop the very perimeter. It's just the interior now left to finish completely lighting up. The stalactite and stalagmite pillars are actually the biggest issue. There's lava underground here somewhere. Because you have to go halfway up them. How dare you? I didn't wait until that was charged. How are you not being... Oh, because I swapped to my spade instead of my axe. That's why I pressed the wrong hotkey. I was just giving it a chance, really. Oops. It was actually intentional. Welcome back, Arthur. If you can confirm you meant the drink. People can't handle being sober, you'd be insane on drugs. Give me this XP. Recharge my pickaxe if you don't mind. If you don't mind, thank you. You see, this is the problem with the pillars. They're so tall and they have little blocks on them that then have... Fuck off. That then have low light levels. So you have to put torches halfway up them to completely light up the cave. Iron up there. It's in the ceiling. Oh, it's that. Annoying glowy vines that look slightly like iron with my color vision from a distance. If iron could glow. Speaking of iron. Now that's an interesting question you bring up, Lucy. Do boring people like other boring people? Usually they're mistaken for diamonds. In my color vision, they're a completely different color from diamonds. And they're a lot darker as well, in terms of the actual... I suppose from closer they're more like diamonds, but from a distance they look darker. But they're still a very different color. Like shade in terms of darkness, by the way, not light level. Obviously light level they are lighter because they actually emit light. Oh my god, shade, Hollow Knight reference. I think we're just about done here in terms of lighting up this cave. Another fun fact, Dr. Pepper is technically classified as a food, not a drink in America. There were sugar restrictions during a war that had many sodas reformulating the product to use less sugar. To get around this restriction, Dr. Pepper successfully argued to the US government that it was a food, not a drink, and they didn't have to change the amount of sugar in the beverage. Wild. I love hearing stories about courts and regulators being absolute fucking idiots and letting companies just tell them that they're a thing that they're not. And just saying, yeah, we accept that. Actually, I think, you know what, I probably should clear out most of the pointed dripstone. Now I'm thinking about it. Because it obscures the cave, which makes it harder to see where there are little pockets of darkness. And it also makes it more dangerous if you're ever bridging above the cave. Yes, yes, zombie sounds. Hey, there's some bone. Popcorn has been consumed. Popcorn has been consumed. Very good. There we go. Problem with this is I can't tell when it reaches the top. Right, let's actually destroy some of this shit. Honestly, a severe danger. I'm all about destroying natural environments and beauty. I don't know what the actual mechanics of pointed dripstone are in terms of how much damage it deals. I assume it deals more damage if it's taller, but is it like adding a fixed amount, or does it scale with the height as on top of the fall damage itself also scaling? Oops. It's very satisfying to break, I'll say that for it. It doubles full damage, wow. Okay. So a larger one doesn't deal more damage than just a little one? Interesting. I would have thought that it did. Keep accidentally breaking the blocks underneath them. It's like when you get leaves with shears, yeah. It's very, very satisfying. Especially the really tall ones. Look at the height of this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that sounds so good. I love it. What is this generation? What's this? Actually, you know what? Put that back. That's fun. We'll leave that. Hey, there's gold there. I probably wouldn't have noticed that if I hadn't started clearing away the dripstone. What is my opinion on quantum entanglement? What do you mean my opinion on quantum entanglement? I hate quantum entanglement. It's cancelled. I mean, it's a way of describing certain observed properties of quantum mechanics. I don't really have an opinion on it. I mean, it's physics, and I think physics in general is interesting, so... What's my opinion on glass? Absolutely disgusting. The worst material known to humanity. Six dripstones! Indeed. Fuck you, untangles your quanta. What is a hater 0? Whatever it is, it's what I am now. A hater 0 is... a 0 sugar hater. Oh my god, there's still so much dripstone. Frankly, Mojang has made these caves too large. I can hear a zombie, which implies there's a part of this cave that I haven't properly lit up. Or, alternatively, perhaps even more likely, it implies that there's another cave through that wall or something. Yeah, I think that's what it is. You just absolutely had to be in the exact right place to hurt me. Honestly, the small dripstones are the most dangerous because you can't fucking see them. Right, I want to light this pillar up a little. Wait, there we go. I don't hate atoms, that's ridiculous, come on. Don't be silly. What was the Hollow Knight noise I made? I didn't notice myself making a Hollow Knight noise. Oh, wait, I know what it was. It was me jumping to try and place the torch, wasn't it? Yeah, that's a thing I do in video games when I'm jumping. Honestly, just in general, I have a habit of making noises like I am doing the things that my video game character is doing. It's just because the games are so immersive, I forget that I'm not actually the character. This is extremely fun. Dripstone caves are officially now my favorite thing in Minecraft because you can just do this. What's my opinion on valence electron probability fields? Well, it's really annoying me that I can't remember what valence is, because I did physics and I used to know what valence was. Is valence to do with the ring that the electrons are in? Obviously, probability fields regarding valence are to do with the probability before an electron is observed of which field, which valence level rather it's most likely to be at. Hater -1, you love everything except kiwis. Yeah, we do need to have confirmation here whether you mean the fruit, whether you mean the birds, or whether you mean something else. My inventory's full of dripstone. This game is cancelled. Kiwi is a word sometimes used to refer to people from New Zealand. I think they mostly use it for themselves. It can be used as a slur by some people. I don't think it is automatically one. I could be wrong, but I don't think it is automatically one. But seeing as I'm not from New Zealand, I also don't really have the authority to say anything definitively about it. Well, yes. However, anything can be co-opted. Unfortunately. I never picked up this. Free pickaxe durability recharge. You love to see it. Holy shit, this is quite the vein. Oh, now you're telling me my inventory's full again! I'm gonna riot. Okay. Dripstone can get out of here. Need to go and drop things off. Oh, I thought I had more room for iron. Evidently I was wrong. If I swap that with sticks, then I can pick the iron up. Excellent. I'm so good at inventory management. I've made this place a lot easier to see what's going on. There's still random goddamn dripstone all over here. That's fine. Would be really useful to know whether it's grown to the top yet. I'm gonna make a chest just for dripstone. Actually, I can put these in here now. And copper can just fucking go in there. Why do I need 5 stacks of pointed dripstone? I don't. I'm clearing out the cave so I can see more clearly if I've missed any patches of darkness. And also because it makes the cave safer. If I am ever bridging above and fall down, I'd rather just hit flat ground rather than hit pointed dripstone and take double damage. I do need some pointed dripstone for an idea I've had for a farm, which I'll get into more when I start building it. I don't know how I would make it efficient, but I've got a basic idea for the premise. See, here's a patch of darkness that I wouldn't have noticed if I hadn't cleared out the... Well, it's going to get washed away. I wouldn't have noticed if I hadn't cleared out the pointed dripstone. Really? That water is... Oh, I just missed that torch. Let's just stay there. Safer caves. What is this? An OSHA simulator? It's terrible, isn't it? The funny thing about all this is, if you go to the surface above here, this cave is actually nowhere fucking near where I was originally going to be building a manual mob spawner with no, like, actual spawner at the center of it. Like a mob farm. Interesting, these can be waterlogged. So this isn't even helping my original goal when I came down into these caves, but... Providence granted me a zombie spawner, and I'm not one to pass up Providence. Actually, I very much am one to pass up Providence. God, this is so satisfying. Oh, imagine doing this with haste. This is the best thing they've ever put in the game. Not gonna lie, with the recent rise in popularity of unconventional simulator games, you're very surprised you haven't seen a legit OSHA simulator game yet. I bet there's one out there. It's interesting how synonymous OSHA is with safety regulators. Like, to the point that I know the name of OSHA, I do not know the name of the UK's safety regulator. Thought I heard a slime. Maybe not. Oh, I think it was just items falling in the water. The VR game OSHA Safety Simulator, but it looks like it's more for training and less an actual game. That would be hilarious if OSHA put their, like, training tools as just a game. I suppose it would help awareness. See, there's dark bits over here still. Okay, like 1.5 stacks of space left. Enderman somewhere. There's definitely another cave nearby somewhere. Keep hearing mob noises, but they're not in here. Hello again, welcome back, Goddess. I'm not looking for diamonds, I'm clearing out all of the pointed dripstone from this cave for two purposes. One, so that I have a ton of pointed dripstone. Not that I need it immediately. But two, just to make the cave safer, easier to navigate, and easier to see if there are any spots that I've missed in lighting it up. Don't think there are at this point. It certainly makes it much easier to navigate through here. If I was to create an update or mod for the game, what would I put in it? Very difficult question. What would I want most in Minecraft? Where did I put that iron while I'm thinking about it? There. Well, I would have said spears at one point, but they're adding those, although my understanding from what I've seen of them is that they're kind of dog shit. So spears that are actually good, maybe? I don't know. Hello guest, welcome. Good to see you. What are you doing, Bebop? Did your science experiment fail? This is an insane amount of dripstone I'm getting. You were wrong about 50 XP cycles. I don't believe it. Love for that to be more Minecraft in Magic. I was about to say more Magic in Minecraft. Basics of brewing and enchanting haven't been expanded in a long time. The thing about that is, I'm often a big fan of when mechanics are not meddled with. Like, I don't think I would really want for brewing and enchanting to be changed much. Have I been? Pretty good. How about yourself? I think I would add maybe a more advanced, like difficult to get type of essentially version of the grindstone that actually allows you to take enchantments off items and put them onto books or other items, like an enchantment transferal system. I think that's what I would add. I tried crafting a spear, so I will protect myself. I'm not on a version with spears, unfortunately. I also have axe and sword, so I don't particularly need protection. There are new enchantments and new potions, but no new way to do magic. I mean, yeah, a whole new... But the other thing is, I feel like they can add too many mechanics, if you know what I mean. Like, whenever I go into a mod pack, I don't tend to enjoy playing most mod packs because I tend to feel that there's just too much in the way of mechanics in a lot of them. And I feel like if they started adding like spell casting and other types of magic systems like that to Minecraft, it would very much feel just like mod packed Minecraft, and I wouldn't enjoy it as much. So I think if they were going to do some kind of expansion to magic, for me, they would have to be very careful how they did it. I missed a couple of messages here. Great to see my favourite YouTuber. Thank you very much, guest. I'm glad you enjoy. Good evening here in Greece. Good evening. Hello, Peter Olivier. Welcome. Don't think I'm the person, but do I remember you? I feel like your username is familiar. I'm quite bad with names, but I feel like I have seen your username before. So I may subconsciously remember you. I keep accidentally breaking the blocks underneath these, but it's fine. Good lord, those spikes being above me is quite threatening. Even though I know they don't unless you break the block they're on, I keep feeling like they're gonna fall on me. Playing your Minecraft server and also watching my video at the same time you're playing? Nice. I hope you're having a good time on your server. Any little ones over there? Yes, I've missed one there. I've missed one here too. What is my goal now? Well, at the moment my goal is to finish clearing out this cave of dripstone. Make it easier to navigate, safer to be bridging around if I ever want to build anything in here. And I'm still trying to continue lighting up a lot of the caves in this area for my mob farm. I've had another idea for a possible way that a music disc farm could work, but I need to actually test it. It's just a vague premise at the moment. So we'll see about that. Still waiting for Subnautica below zero? It'll happen eventually. It determines on the polls when it happens. Although every now and then there will be a game that I want to play a lot that will bypass the polls, and eventually that's going to be Subnautica below zero because I'm going to feel like, you know what, it's been ages. So I might just decide to play it at some point before it ends up winning a poll. You're taming a dog? Nice. I discovered that there is in fact supposed to be more to one shot. However, the game could not give it to me because it uses the same method as the puzzle clue that didn't work before. Which is putting a file on your desktop, which the game can't do because I have it sandboxed. So it literally doesn't have access to my desktop. So I need to work out how to actually continue the game. There's more of one shot to play. As I thought, I mean, it felt completely unfinished, but yes, same problem with it being unable to actually put the file it's supposed to put. Fun fact, you've made your server an empire of iron golems and ghasts. That sounds interesting. Do iron golems don't fight ghasts, do they? I don't think I've ever actually put those two mobs together. This has been left by an enderman. Making a mess as always. Okay, we seem good around here. Iron golems casually jumping 40 blocks to punch a ghast. Ghasts float down to the surface a surprising amount. So they absolutely could attack them if they were hostile to them. Just be a waiting game. It'd be fun if there's multiple different faces Carved Pumpkin can have. And I go, maybe the pumpkin has different personalities. Yeah. I remember there being a mod that I had back in the old days when I played Minecraft regularly last. There was a mod I played with for a while that let you carve your own pumpkin faces. I personally would also, as a Scottish person, add turnips and let you carve those as well, because originally the lanterns were carved from turnips, not pumpkins. And they look scarier that way, so I like them more. I'm Scottish, yes. I feel like that's comes up in quite a lot of streams. I don't live in the USA, guest. I live in Scotland. I don't know where you got the idea that I live in the USA from. That is not the case and has never been the case. I've lived in Scotland my entire life. Going home, bringing your dog. You're going to make a diamond pickaxe. Go to the nether so you get a happy gas. Nice. Hope it goes well. You heard my accent, you thought it was Northern English at first. Think people's idea of Scottish accents is more extreme. So my accent is kind of a bit odd. One of my grandparents was from England. My accent is Scottish. It's a Scottish accent. Thought I live in the USA because I speak very good English. Here's an interesting thing, guest. The language English originates from Britain, where Scotland is. So people in Britain, in fact, speak English as their first language. But yeah, I often get with my accent, English people think I sound Scottish and Scottish people think I sound English. It is definitely more on the Scottish side, but it has a reasonable amount of English influence. So I can understand why you might have thought I sounded a little bit English. I wouldn't say I sound especially Northern English, though. So much as just a bit weird. The question, am I playing the new version of Minecraft? I'm playing the most recent official release, which is the one with them adding copper armor and copper golems and stuff. 1.20, 1.10. I'm not playing the most recent snapshot. Yes, I'm playing the Copper Age version, specifically a hotfix patch that was released after the initial release version. The initial release version was 1.20, 1.9, and then they very quickly released a hotfix to fix a couple of bugs. Hello, Jan, welcome. Good to see you. I'm playing on the hotfix version. I don't know what the bugs that they actually fixed in it were. Presumably they were all bugs from 1.20, 1.9, which I never actually played on. My inventory's got to be almost full. Oh yeah. Any second now it's gonna be completely clogged up. Oh, actually I still have a couple of... Okay, so I can go a bit longer here before I head back to my chest. They really do put a lot of this in their caves. I keep being very inefficient with my torches. I'm still not used to mobs only spawning at light level 0. In my brain, anything reasonably dim like over there is, oh, that's potential mob spawn if I don't light it. But it's actually not. I can indeed make a copper golem. I probably won't because I don't really have a use for them at the moment, but it is something I can do. After chopping up all of the dripstone, my goal... Good question. I don't know what I want to do first, whether I continue lighting up caves that are actually under where I originally wanted to build a mob farm, or whether I start testing to see if my idea for a what do you call it, music disc farm actually works. What I should really do is go back to everywhere that I have long staircases up to the surface, and I should replace them with bubble elevators. There's still a little bit of dripstone there. I should make a proper staircase actually up here as well, instead of having to do parkour every time. Oh, classic, yes. I forgot about that. I forgot I left that open. I'm not going to type random key combinations into my keyboard, but that also probably wouldn't do anything for me. It's probably a Windows key combination, and I am not on Windows. Why did I place that with shift? I am silly. I frankly need a new axe. Okay, let's make these into blocks. Alt F4 does not, in fact, give me cute puppies. It's strange, but it really doesn't. Don't have any windows. It's a serious OSHA violation indeed. Now, is not having windows, would that actually be an OSHA violation? Interesting. Resets your graphics card whenever your PC lags out. Interesting. I mean, it probably doesn't, again, on my computer, because the Linux version of such a key combination is probably different. But certainly interesting. I haven't heard about that one before. I truly have a ridiculous amount of dripstone now. Now, down here, I need to make another bubble elevator, frankly. Maybe that's the next thing I'll do. Maybe I'll modify this farm. I've got a lot of them now. Oh, hello. Actually got tons of them. Pretty efficient for recharging. Not bad. They didn't drop any armor. How many? There were like 4 of them in there with gold armor and none of them dropped it. Absolute bullshit, to be frank. Absolute bullshit. Certain buildings and rooms require windows. Important as possible escape routes in case of fire. Interesting. I wonder if that applies to houses. Probably does. I think, based on the amount of dripstone left, I think this will be my last clearage trip. Well, there is the actual, there's the section that's sort of higher up, like on a balcony there. I don't know if I'll bother clearing that, because that's already pretty perfectly lit up anyway. I don't really need to double check. See, I can hear lava right under me there. Question is it a full cave or is it just a little pocket of lava? Oh, there is actually very, very little. Wait, is there actually none? Oh, there's little bits on these. Give me that. Tiny bit there. Oh, there's practically none left. You see, on top of these pillars is the last sort of place that things can spawn, really. And it's actually the most dangerous place that things can spawn. Because if creepers drop down from those, they explode as soon as they land. Still more bits on that pillar. Maybe I will do the balcony. It's really the last bit left that actually matters. Get this iron. This is a nice track. Endless. Yeah, that leads into the other caves. I need to double check if I fully explored those. High enough up here that I'm getting a couple of bits of plain stone instead of the dogshit deep slate. I think they should update spider movement so they can actually crawl up the sides of blocks and spawn on cave ceilings. I mean, they can crawl up the sides of blocks. They're just a bit awkward with it. don't think I quite understand what you're trying to say. God has lost. Don't know how to find a soul sand? Maybe? I think autocorrect might have modified your sentence there. Yeah, that's where I came from. There's something a little bit therapeutic about just doing a very long menial task like this in Minecraft. Don't have to think too hard about it. My brain starts to hurt when I think too much. I think a guest, in terms of the happy guests, I think would be considered a steed, which can be a pet, depending on your definition of pet. Some people would consider steeds to not necessarily have the emotional attachment that a pet, people have to a pet. You died a guest just spawned near you, lost all your stuff. That sucks. You might be able to get some of it back depending on where you died, but yeah, guests can cause a lot of damage when they spawn. They come out of nowhere sometimes. Really got to be on your toes in the nether. That's a slightly difficult jump to make, actually. Don't know why I'm bothering. Okay, well, if I don't press the space button, then every jump is a difficult jump to make. I think this is lit up completely now at this point. Just about. Oh dear. I need to stretch. I'm going to get up and stretch a little bit for a second or two. I recommend everyone else does the same if they've been sitting down for a long time. Stretching is always important. If you ever make a mod, you're replacing the happy guest with a Sky Bryson inspired guest ancestor. Sorry, I had to lean away from the microphone to actually look at that message for a moment. I'm not Is Sky Bryson an autocorrect, or is it just something that I don't know what it is? Oh, Sky Bison. Ah, yes, the Sky Bison from Avatar. I approve of that mod. I want that mod. I left my crafting table behind. Chat, I'm cooked. I'm not actually cooked for what I want. I just want more torches. Chat, I lied, I'm not cooked. I might be, because my coal's in this bundle that's actually full of other things. There we are, it's right at the end. I'm gonna get a whole ass stack of torches. And then some. Watch this cave be completely lit up already. Don't know where you died your stuff maybe despawned already. So if you're trying to find your stuff and you're worried it might despawn, pull your render distance down, because it'll only despawn it while the chunks are loaded. And I think all the attached caves are actually explored and lit. Right, at this stage, we have to assume, surely, that the kelp has finished growing. Hold on. There's still bits I haven't got rid of. Oh, it fell down the other side. Glorious. Oh, hello. Never noticed this before. Well, this will be that cave I heard earlier. Oh shit, there's a hella caves here. Hello, diamonds. Not a bad vein. No lava nearby. Hello, Fergus. Welcome. What are we dealing with in here? Any... No creeper balconies by the looks of things. Also make changes for how you get them. Obtain babies, rehydrate them, but then have to bring them back to life with either totem of undying or hitting them with healing pots. I approve of that as well, honestly, making them rarer. They feel very easy to obtain. Which kind of spoils the novelty. Not that I'm a great fan of the concept of them as they are right now, in general anyway. See, this is where all the zombies have been spawning instead of in my zombie spawner. There's another diamond vein. Okay, they're all over the place. That's a death trap. Died in the center of lava. Gas just spawned near you and you instantly just die, I think. Only your stuff for this respawn. It's also on lava, so maybe got burned. Yeah, that happens sometimes. I tend to try and build bridges sort of covering them as I go when I'm building across lava in the nether. Because guests can just appear out of nowhere and completely ruin everything for you. I hear a child, which displeases me. Oh my god, there's another zombie spawner. I was right. This is where they've been spawning instead of in my spawner. They've been spawning in their own spawner over here. What's this bollocks? Who said you could spawn over here? They can just get me there. That's so rude. They can fucking jump. There's the child. The child's the actually dangerous one. Right, yeah, I think they only take one torch to deactivate these days, but I'm still putting extra just to be safe. Right, let's put some torches here. Right, what messages did I miss while I was doing that? Oh, the XP system. I think the XP system probably makes as much sense as the YouTube algorithm in general, which is to say absolutely none. I'm running out of inventory space here. Melon seeds, iron horse. I'll take the iron horse armor. That's kind of nice. Holy shit! Don't mind if I do. Do I have an iron horse? Oh, that's a good point. I can't really use it if I don't have an iron horse. What am I going to do with that apple? Put it in a chest and never use it. Like all health potions in all games. That's what you always do with your buffs and your potions. You put them in a chest and you never use them. Everybody knows that. Okay, this is a treacherous cave. I'm gonna go back to my area and drop off some of this stuff that I'm carrying around. Used to be like that, then you learned you can actually use the stuff you have. Nah. Nah. Using stuff. Painful? I don't remember who suggested it. Someone suggested it as just like a nonsense keyboard smash type name, and so I did it. It was you. There you go. Painful. Because I couldn't think of a funny name. Oh, it was a compromise. I don't remember the full saga. It was like 2 streams ago. That's more than I can remember. There we go. Ridiculous amount of dripstone. Oh, it was a combination of every previous suggestion. That's what it was. That makes sense. Is there a way to tell if this has gone all the way to the top? Will it stop eating bone meal if it has? Yes, it will. Right. Okay. That's gone all the way to the top. So now if I destroy it, this will be a bubble elevator, yes? Am I correct? Do I understand Minecraft properly? Where is Lucy? Where is Lucy indeed? Well, I'm not waiting for her, so we're just going to destroy it. I understand Minecraft properly. There is a slight problem in that I don't have a magma chute, so I can't actually get down. So we'll fail to solve that problem when we come to it. Indeed, I cannot, in fact, get down. The thing is, you can't really expect me to think of things in advance. It's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. It's not a problem. Hello, Sagan. Good to see you. Spooky welcome to all, indeed. Happy Halloween. This is a strongly Halloween-themed stream with such spooky Halloweeny things as... Ooh, rotten flesh. Scary. Oh, hey, Sagan, I found another dungeon. Look at what I found in it. It's the second one I've got this playthrough. Also, both the dungeons that I found were in the same cave. Or same cave system. Rigged, yeah. I've literally found more enchanted golden apples than normal golden apples. That's what I actually do when I'm not streaming. I just go into the world. I find the dungeons and stuff, and I just go and put god apples in them. I've got, frankly, far too much XP. This is the sort of amounts of XP that you would have back in the old days when a level 30 enchantment would just eat 30 levels. When you think about it, the wheat that you get in dungeon chests must have gone off a very long time ago. That's not wheat that you want to make food with, really, is it? There we go. Are there baby zombies spawn camping you god has? You see, this is what they're like. They're the most dangerous mob in the game, frankly. Baby zombies. They're just so fast. Carefully monitoring my blaze drops. Maybe the dungeons were built a week ago? Maybe. Artificially aged so that I assume they're ancient. If you stretch the 3-second rule a little bit, you can see it being okay. Just a little bit. Just a small stretching. Oh, I should have my pickaxe in my offhand when I do that. Do I have a spare iron sword in one of my random chests? Why do I have so many pairs of iron boots? There's another pair of iron boots with soul speed on them. Ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. There's a stone sword there, but that's not useful to me. 2 bones there rather than with the rest of the bones. What's in here? Oh yeah, it's deep slate. This is going to perfectly give me an even number of blocks. That's nice. Yeah, I need a... Well, in fact, I'm not going to have an even number of blocks because I need a new sword before that one ends up breaking. How do I plan to make this stream spooky? I don't. I never planned to make this stream spooky at any point. It's not a Halloween stream, it's just a stream that happens to be on Halloween. To be 100% honest with you, Sagan, I actually completely forgot... Oops. I can't do it on this side because I've got the elevation. I completely forgot that it was Halloween. Really? Okay. I made a mistake with this boat. What? Oh, it's in my inventory, okay. This strategy works well when you're going through from a flat surface, but not when you don't have space. I didn't bring any magma. You distinctly remember the word special Halloween stream. Let me read out my announcement. Special Halloween stream, by which I mean I'll be doing nothing special or Halloweeny, it just happens to be on Halloween. Someone missed that part of the stream announcement. Anyway, I didn't bring my magma with me, which means I can't get down. Yet. Don't start fabric. It's there. You can go on the Discord and look at it and see that it's there. This is an issue. I like the sounds the bubbles make. I hear a spider. Oh god, there's hostile mobs in my fucking staircase, aren't there? Because all the torches got washed away. That's not a counter argument because you can't read. That sign won't stop me because I can't read. My favorite track starting. So I've got a route up and I don't have a route down. I will make the route down soon. 3, 2, 1. Tell me the right direction to go. Yes, don't worry. I'm going to be making a water elevator down. My house looks so cute. You mean my cottage? Thank you. I'm actually quite proud of it. At first, I thought it was a little asymmetrical, but it's grown on me. God, I love this track. Right, where did I leave that pillar? There. Sorry, I went a bit quiet there. I was listening to the genius of C418. That's what people say about your face? What, it was a bit asymmetrical, but it's grown on them? I mean, my face has certainly grown on me. That's true. Why are there no mobs in these caves? One would have thought that there might be. Okay, that's dangerous. So many creeper balconies. Not to be a type A chatter, but it's safe to say I dropped Silksong. It is not safe to say I dropped Silksong. I was thinking I would probably play Silksong this weekend. But don't say anything specific about the game, even with regard to opinions, because there are plenty of people who don't want to be predisposed on that. God, these caves are an absolute nightmare. They're so open while not being open. Character called Hornet in the game. Spoilers. Massive spoilers. Lies of P will eventually come back. But yeah, that's... I have no time frame on that. You see, this is why I hate this cave. It's just like that. It's truly just like that. Good lord, this cave is a treacherous, abysmal labyrinth. I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of zombies. I'm starting to suspect a third spawner. Possibly not. Possibly just a lot of... My god, these caves are open. What is going on here? Taste your first employment tomorrow. Congratulations. Hell yeah. Or the hell no if you're not looking forward to it. But it has good effects. I'm gonna get so lost in these caves. I want to find my way to where that extremely high number of zombies is, because it's giving spawner. Hello, lads. It's the committee. Oh yeah, baby zombies are really annoying, God has. Agreed. No spawner, just a little... Well, maybe. I'm still hearing a zombie. It's sort of behind that way, or down through the wall or something. Oh! How do you do? Okay, you weren't supposed to hit me, you were supposed to get critted out. Just gonna clear a bit of a path through this dripstone. Right, this cave is truly disastrous. I'm almost out of torches. On the bright side, I'm at least lighting things up. I'm not sure that I'm really close enough to have diamonds hiding behind the iron. Hello. Diamond singular, because what's the point of even having fortune? Yeah, I'm not sure this is even close enough to have an effect on the efficiency of my spawner. Rigged again, yeah. How am I already running out of inventory space? That's not what I wanted to put in there. And I need more... No, I need more torches. Slightly more than I intended. me a second. Right. Oh good, one of these long caves. Yeah, Lucy did disappear. Maybe she's making more popcorn, i.e. burning the house down again. Now you're king of the crowns, there you go. See, it worked out in your favor. That could have been dangerous, almost dropped right down onto pointed dripstone. Okay, getting lost again. Right, more cave up here. This one also heads up, which means it's probably going to end reasonably soon. Take the iron, thank you. I do get the sense sometimes that there are sort of portions of the caves that'll just have tons of mobs in them, and then you'll get to another portion that just has no mobs in it. Should play Minecraft story mode? Not a chance. Not a single chance. Why? Because it's abysmal dog shit and I don't want to play it. It's also just generally not my style of game, but... Classified as so bad it's good? Not by me. By me it's classified as so bad it's just bad. I have seen playthroughs of it and I could not survive trying to play that shit. Yeah, so bad it's not even good anymore. It's just terrible. In my opinion. It's completely valid to enjoy it, but I'm not playing it ever. Oops. Always good to get more coal. Watched RT play it and it was enjoyable, and now that you think about it, it's probably because it was RT and not the game. Yeah, the two playthroughs I've watched are RT Games playthrough and Technoblade's playthrough, and those playthroughs were enjoyable because of the people playing, not because of the game. many years have been Technoblade? I don't know. 2 or 3? Not even seen RT's playthrough and you have literally zero interest in it? Yeah, that's fair. There is altogether too much water in this cave. It is making it hard to navigate. Especially when I can't parkour anymore. I've lost my mojo. There we go. Hey, now I'm hearing zombies again. Where was the skeleton? There. Well, the point is, Sagan, I didn't do it first try. Back in the day, I would have done it first try. It's not a difficult jump. Okay, when you've got a running start, it's easy. Interesting. These can be waterlogged, but when they're already there, water can't flow into them. They can generate waterlogged, though. Dripstone is a strange and confusing block, frankly. Oops. Oh, fine, just steal my blocks. This is the sort of cave that can really just drop a creeper on you. Or another skeleton. Oh, hello. Listen, if you're gonna come at me wearing pumpkins, could you at least fucking drop them when I kill you? Good God. That was a big cave. This is going to take lots of trips. I'm not going to have the inventory space. Actually, I've got 2 empty bundles. I might. Why are there no mobs in here? You would expect this place to be fucking chock-a-block with mobs. But it's just empty. It's kind of creepy. Oh, there's a, speaking of creepy, there's a creeper balcony. Put the game on peaceful while we didn't notice. Normal. You can actually lock it. Not sure what locking the difficulty does, because you can just unlock it, but... Or presumably you can unlock it, maybe you can't. There's one. There, oh, two. Great, we've gone from no mobs to 2 creepers. Strangely enough, I'm not playing on hard, no. I don't really play on hard difficulty on any games. Games that have them. I play on normal because I tend to work under the assumption that that's... I'm sorry, why are you taking absolutely no damage? I tend to work under the assumption that normal is the developer's intended difficulty. Ah, was hoping it would get killed by the full damage from the pointed dripstone. Oh, speaking of magma, hello. Caves can generate with magma in them? What game am I playing? Hello, Madav, welcome. It's been a while since I've seen you, I feel. Gonna crash out when you see the left-handed? You just have to get used to it. Left-handed people exist and I'm one of them. I like playing games in a way that reflects who I am in real life. Been busy? Well, glad you're here now. Should mirror my screen. I'm not going to do that. Just like a jump scare. No, I get it. When you play a game a certain way and you see someone else playing the same game a completely different way, it can be jarring, even when there's no real reason for it to be. You're like, wait, that's not right. Can we fucking place the torch? Hello? Minecraft? Thank you. Level 40! Is Halloween? That's true, yeah. That's the real purpose of the left-handed, to be sinister. You're just sort of up there, really, aren't you? You're gonna... Okay. Bye then. Wasted a lot of time just making a mod pack of zombies plus the create mod with winter like wasteland. The fucking winter mod didn't work. That's a shame. I don't think I've ever gone to the hassle to try and make a mod pack myself. I've played mod packs that other people have made. Feel like actually making one yourself would be kind of difficult. Create mod is the best mod because you can do estrogen add-on and make a giant estrogen factory. Yeah. People were trying to get me to install that when I first started this playthrough. But I didn't want to add any major mods. At some point I will need to play with it. I don't know why I went to the bother of placing those blocks instead of just having blocks in my inventory. And we're out of torches. Mod making for Minecraft is going to become a lot easier in the near future. The next update is going to completely unobscure the code. Well, that makes me very happy to hear. I love it when a developer makes mod making easy. Really love the survival aspect of Minecraft. You like to integrate the apocalyptic feel, so yeah. Yeah, I feel like Minecraft lends itself quite well to apocalyptic mods. Diamonds. This just goes on for fucking ever. Okay, I'm looping back to somewhere I've been. I like this track. This is a good one. What are we looking at here? Just a flooded... Fuck that. What the fuck? You can't be making Subnautica sounds at me, game. What the fuck? Oh, hell nah. We're currently engaged in the seal off the terrifying thing mission, in which I will seal off the terrifying thing. It's probably just a creepy sound that Minecraft does sometimes, like the cave sounds, but I don't want anything to do with it. Also, it makes the cave easier to navigate if there's no... Who's the source block here? Oh, you're coming from all the way over there? You kidding? It's not just a creepy sound? Well, in that case, I'm glad I sealed it off. I mean, it might just be. But you know what? I'm happy to believe that it isn't. Current mod developers only have access to a small amount of code for the game and have to guess how a majority of the internal workings. Yes, I'm aware of that. Oh, it destroyed some lava down here. Hey guys, I found my nether enter. Not even you heard it when you were playing last. Well, I don't remember. It scared me, so I sealed it off. More destroyed lava. Should really play the mod pack you made. I'm not planning to play modded Minecraft on the channel at the moment, but I may do in the future. So I'd be happy to save the link. Potentially come back to it if I get round to that. Just 2 by the looks of it. Oh, I actually don't have space in my inventory for diamonds. Hilarious. Just 1. Rip that gravel. I mean, with regard to playing it not on the channel, I don't often play games when I'm not streaming them at the moment. Sometimes I do, but usually if I'm playing a game I'm streaming it, so it would probably take me a long time to get around to playing it either way. But as I said, happy to save a link to it. For the future, potentially. Am I planning to do a multiplayer stream one day? I mean, it's possible. I don't know. I don't think I would want to play on a public server necessarily. But I could see myself streaming on a private server with people I knew and trusted to be appropriate for what would be on the streams. The thing about public servers is people can be toxic on them. But that would also require finding people who were happy to be on streams. Hello, Corn Guy, welcome. Should start a multiplayer stream, you'd be a menace. Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of exactly the point I'm making. Like, I would only want to play on a server with people that I knew liked to play the same way I do. Like, for example, Minecraft pranks are a thing on a lot of servers, even on a lot of private servers, but they're not something I've ever been a fan of. I mean, I enjoy watching sometimes when they're in good faith between people who know each other, but they're not something I've ever, like, wanted on worlds that I play on. So there would be very much a case of making sure that, like, the server had people who understood how I like to play the game and enjoyed playing it the same way. But it's possible. Can I tell you about what I'm doing right now? I'm lighting up caves. I'm wanting to build a mob farm, and so I'm lighting up caves so that the spawn rates will be good. Although I'm probably completely distracted from the area that the mob farm is actually in at this point, because the caves in Minecraft these days are so expansive and labyrinthian that you kind of end up getting led out of where you originally, the area that you originally went down into. And frankly, at this point, I'm a little bit lost, but that's fine. Every corner I turn, there is more cave. It's a little ridiculous. Actually, the number of caves that there are in Minecraft worlds, I'm not entirely sure that the surface would be stable. I have a question that you have a question can you tell me about, and if I want to answer it, think about it really hard. I'm always happy to be asked questions. I won't know whether I want to answer it until I know what the question is. Return, that took a while longer than you thought. Welcome back, Earthly Entity. You didn't really miss much. I've just been delving deeper and deeper into this absolutely fucking gigantic cave system that I've become a little bit lost in. Yeah, Fergus had to ban everyone. Everyone is banned except for you. You're the only one who's actually allowed to chat now. It's true. Would cleaning the chunk that my mob farm will be on enough? Generally speaking, yes, but the problem is you can't X-ray for caves in recent versions of Minecraft, so I can't actually see the caves that are in the chunk. So my options are just try and delve through caves and end up getting led astray, or like dig out the entire chunk, which takes ages and is a bit boring. What is the meaning of Minecraft? Why was it created? Does it give us a message? There's a message in the end credits of Minecraft. There is no message in the original creation of Minecraft because it was created as an experiment just to see if Notch could get his premise to work well. But there's certainly a message about, kind of about materialism in a lot of ways in the text of the end credits, which, do you mind? I'm trying to crit you. I wouldn't say I'm particularly smart, I'm just happen to be interested in writing, so I recognize the themes, and I know the history of Minecraft because I played it for a long time. I don't particularly like the term guy, by the way, since I use she, her pronouns. It's kind of a masculine coded term. Sending to partial godhood in the universe saying it loves you. Yeah, but it's definitely relating to materialism as well, because it's got this through theme of sort of you are part of the universe and the universe is part of you type thing, and returning to sort of the materials that became you and then what eventually you return to type thing going on. I think I have the right term for that. I think that's materialism. I could have the wrong terminology, so apologies if I've used the wrong word there. Curiosity is certainly a key to intelligence. I agree with you there. That being said, being curious alone does not necessarily mean that one is intelligent. God, these caves are so big. I'm never going to find my way back. Frankly, just never. I'm going to have to dig up to the surface. I'm truly just going to have to dig up to the surface. Funny how modern mojang is really trying to make Minecraft a game about exploration, but at its core, Minecraft is about building and decorating. I think it's about both. They're definitely focusing very strongly on the exploration aspect, where in the past it's been more balanced, and I think it works better being more balanced. I think they should get round to doing another decoration-based update soon. Do I have spare sticks at all? I don't seem to. So sad that Notch could have been remembered as this massively cherished and loved person if he just kept his mouth shut. Yep. Yep. He's not the only one. I mean, he's the only one in relation to Minecraft as far as I'm aware, but not the only one in general. End it now and you will be declared king. Not going to end it right now. I'm certainly not going to end it with me down in the middle of a cave. I'm going back to the surface before I end it. I don't know how long I'll continue caving. Oh, I missed Earthly Entity's message. How long do I think this stream will be? It's like 1:30 AM for you. I'll probably go to sleep soon. I don't know, like half an hour longer would be the max. I don't think it will be that much, even that much longer. Probably like 15-20 minutes. I'm gonna have to turn back because otherwise I'm gonna get so lost in here that I'm never gonna emerge from the tunnels. And children might, but I certainly do not yearn for the mines, so I'd rather not be in here for the rest of my existence. How many veins of diamonds am I gonna find? Hello? Actually rigged? I think about creativity, yes. I think creativity is the core of what Minecraft is. It has other factors, but I think that's its sort of heart, if you will. I did go through a lot of cave, that's true. Whoops. Okay, good. I think diamonds are a little bit easier to find in modern Minecraft caves because they're so open. So more ores are kind of exposed on the surface of the caves. Where the fuck did I come from? That's the real question. Well, there's gold. Allow me to acquire wealth over here. Speaking of wealth, I need to do more trading. That's what I'm doing next stream. I'm doing more trading so I can get protection 4 books and finally actually wear some goddamn diamond armor. But wealth railway parts, yeah, that too. Diamonds are significantly more common since 1.17, but it comes with a lower... Yeah, lower vein. Yeah, you do, you get the sort of 1 to 2 per vein more than you used to. I have noticed that. But I think it is also the case that modern caves expose ores more often than old caves do, because they're so large. I know I certainly don't feel quite the sense of, oh wow, diamonds, that I used to feel whenever I found diamonds. But that might also be to do with the fact that I'm older now. So I'm not as... don't assign as much importance to finding blue rocks in a video game. What plans do I have for my world? I have a few. My library under my base, I want to expand. Obviously, I want to build my my big mob farm. And I want to build a stone tower on top of the hill where I live. That was always my original plan, and then I got distracted building my cottage. I'd like to finish mapping out the area around me. I walked past an ore that wasn't copper, and now I can't find it. But that's fine. And I'd like to build an aquarium for my... yeah, there it is. For my axolotl as well. That's also a plan, but I'll need a shit ton of glass for that. Chat, I think there might be thunder. Did I know axolotls kill any fish they see? I didn't know they killed any fish they see, but I'm not surprised. I mean, they are predators, I'm pretty sure, in real life. Okay, I'm finding my way back. Okay, the thunder is very frequent, to be honest. And very loud. Like, why is the thunder that loud when I'm this far underground? Minecraft, what do you mean? Absolute nonsense, frankly. Need to get back up there. Apocalypse is now? Yeah, I mean, it sounds... sounds like there are very, very powerful lightning strikes. There's the glow squid. Jesus Christ, Minecraft. Okay, can we just... Give me a second here. Can we just, let me turn ourselves down a bit. Where did I come from down here, I think? Want to know a fun fact about Minecraft? Go ahead. You know what will be useful right now? A pearl stasis chamber? Yeah. I don't have very many pearls though, so I don't want to be constantly using pearl stasis chambers. I mean, if the worst comes to the worst, I can just dig up to the surface. I don't actually have to find my way back the normal way. I just want to. Here we are, this is the way back. I didn't even light this? Or this, apparently. And there's the dungeon. You see, everyone in chat failed to consider the fact that I'm actually the goat of cave exploration and can just find my way out of a cave like it's nothing. I am indeed reading chat. Hello, Muslim Young. Welcome. I know you probably know this bit. Thunderstorm is the loudest sound in Minecraft. You want to build something with lime blocks. Make sure to put a lightning rod. Yes, I am aware of thunderstorms being the loudest sound in Minecraft. It's because the origin point doesn't work properly, so it doesn't actually fade with distance the way it's supposed to. I was pretty certain that they had actually fixed that bug in the most recent version. They listed a bug fix that sounded like it was that, but clearly it was something else. Why do I have so many buckets? This is a bucket. Dear God, there's more. No. Got any dripstone? Just a small amount of dripstone. Oh, the motherfucking golden skeleton despawned. I wanted to... What is this? Random cave that's just right here. Oh, that's the cave I went into right at the beginning of the game. I never explored it. Have I installed horror mods? No, I have installed very few mods. All of the mods that I have installed are basically just little quality of life mods. As you can see, I've got this, which means that when I tab out, it doesn't minimize. I've got dynamic lights. I've got sodium for performance, and then I've got some sound-related mods and this zoom. I don't have any major mods installed. Since lime blocks have the highest chance of being thunderstormed, it's better to put a lightning rod. Lightning rods are extremely underrated. I've never made a lightning rod, so I don't really... Hello? I don't really have much experience with them. Right, it's time to inventory manage. All of this stuff can go in here. String can go in there as well. Alright, we will be ending the stream very soon now. I'm back home because I've been streaming for over 3 hours. My hand is starting to get a little sore and I'm starting to get tired, so I will basically put away my riches, smelt my ores, and then finish for today. Good grief. I've got so much stuff. I'm so rich. Shit. I don't have any more inventory space. No, not that one. Okay, what are we doing first? Making diamonds into... No, we're not. Not with no extra inventory space, we aren't. Making diamonds into diamond blocks. Making redstone into redstone blocks. Making lapis into lapis blocks. Coal can go in there. Okay, we've got too much coal, that's fine. Redstone. What are my favorite YouTubers? My favorite YouTuber is probably Etho's Lab. He's the first YouTuber I watched and kind of was my introduction to Let's Plays and was very much responsible for me playing a lot of Minecraft, I feel, rather than not necessarily a lot. A big fan of RT Game. I was a big fan of Technoblade as well. I don't watch a huge number of YouTubers like religiously, if you know what I mean. I like quite a lot of writing related channels like Overly Sarcastic Productions. I truly have so much copper and nothing to do with it. No way is this Minecraft. It is indeed Minecraft. Hello, Canary. Welcome. You've arrived around the time that I'm sort of ending stream. It's good to see you, though. I feel like it's been a while since we've had the pleasure of your presence at a stream. I know you're reasonably busy at the moment. Did I read The King in Yellow? You have? I should. I must. I haven't actually read it, but I'm aware of the story of it. You're about to move across the country. Okay. Well, good luck with that. I hope it goes well. Minecraft knows what I want. It's playing my favorite track again. Just as we're about to end. This house is so cobblestoney. So this is the basement, Canary. Here we have the ground floor, which is not very decorated. Okay, I turned that up slightly too much. Let's go for like 30%. And then this is the attic. With a rug that has no meaning whatsoever. Just a completely normal rug. And my dog Sif. Hello Sif. Look at the camera please. Hello Sif. Hello. Sif, she isn't looking at me right now. There we go. Hello. Hello. Like the attic a bunch? Thanks. The attic's definitely my favorite part of it. Double Netherlands that has been bleached. Yes, that's exactly what the rug is. I think the bed works quite well. We have the subtle coloration of the flowers as well, which I like quite a lot. God, I love this track so much. Wonder what those flowers represent. Anyone's guess. Let's have a look from outside. Here we have the outside. Just a log cabin in the woods. I still need to make that into a proper well. And then you have the basement. There's a normal basement, just a sort of cellar with barrels, some smelting stuff, place to the mines. Then you have the portal to hell, the magic enchanting room, the nether and potions room using materials from hell, the infinite lava farm, and then down here finally we have the library with the map room and slavery. Get a lightning rod so that my house doesn't get struck and burned down. It's fine, it's not going to. You like the map idea? Thanks. On almost all my worlds, I make map rooms like this. My favorite part of this is this tripwire that I walk over turns the lamps on when I, or doesn't. I broke it. It's supposed to turn the lamps on when I enter, turn them off when I leave. I think if I stand on it too long, it kind of messes up a bit. I've only filled out one map because it takes ages, but the idea is a full 5x5 of the largest resolution of maps. I still haven't given this person a profession. This room is taken, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so I need to make more cells before that person can be housed. Need one more. I have way too many levels of experience. It's honestly ridiculous. Okay, now we're into a lot of iron. Give levels? No, they're mine. You can't have them, they belong to me. Eventually, I'm gonna trade with them. Not trade, enchant with them rather. I just want specific books for insurance, for which I need more emeralds. I want a protection 4 librarian. Are you in bed? Let's sleep. I love just invading the libraries. Also, in case you're wondering, the reason they can't get out of these cells that I've made for them is the carpets are over berry bushes, which means they can't actually pathfind over them. I can't remember who gave me that tip. It might have been Lucy, might have been someone else, might have been Scarlet King. I think it was Scarlet King, actually. You once lost like 100 levels. I'm trying to think if I remember that happening. Oh yeah, profile picture update. Nice. Yeah, back in the old days, Bebop, back in the old days of experience, every level 30 enchantment would eat 30 levels, but levels you didn't get them more slowly the more levels you had. So it was very much possible to reach 100 levels. I might as well harvest some sugarcane while I'm waiting for that to smelt as sort of the last act of the stream. Prepare me for trading next stream, I think. I'm going to make sure that I actually have that protection for book trade. Remember playing that version but you never got even close to that? Well, what can I say? Skill issue. Oh, let's actually turn music back to its normal level as well before some other track comes on. The easiest way to explain anything in a video game is just to call the other person dad. Trading next stream for... So I want a full 64 emeralds so that I can guarantee myself that I can get a protection 4 book to overwrite the fucking fire protection or whatever shit it is that's on my chest plate. Because if I don't have enough, if I sit there for ages trying to get the book and I don't have enough emeralds to buy it when it pops up, it might vanish again by the time I come back with the emeralds, because they don't stay there until you lock them in. Even if you don't destroy the job booth, they'll change eventually, I think, when the librarian restocks. Who's going to trade me that in exchange for a stream? Lots of people. My streams are so high quality. Obviously. This is going slightly longer than I intended, but I imagine the smelting will be done by the time I get back into the house, which means that I can finish for today. Okay, one of those furnaces is still on, but that's fine. I've still got to dump off the sugarcane. I completely forgot that this fellow was actually just sitting there. I really need to build a new cell for them. Hey, and as I said, perfect amount of time to finish that furnace. Now I have 42 levels exactly. It's the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Also, I'm going to be able to do so many enchantments in one go. There we are. I don't think any of these... Oh, there's still a tiny little bit of gold. Good grief. Ah, who cares? Oh, there's actually way more than I thought. Well, okay, I'm not gonna... I'll put this on and then it'll be smelting when I start the next stream. This has gone on too long. I didn't realize there was so much more. Give me a second here. Just... there. Okay. That will be all for today. Thank you everyone for watching. This was a good stream. It was certainly very productive in terms of the amount of resources that I got. Next stream, trading and making a bubble elevator down, so a bubble de-elevator, descender, whatever you want to call it. Because I kind of didn't think that I needed to do that, and then I realized I did need to do that. So those are the two things that are on the agenda for the next Minecraft stream. As I said, next weekend stream will probably be Silksong. It might not be on the weekend itself. It might be on like Monday. I'm not sure. We'll see. But it'll probably be Silksong. So yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I hope you have a good weekend. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. You just hello, Frog. I'm ending the stream. I'm very sorry. But good to see you right at the end. And goodbye.